Champions League draw has been done some hours ago, and every opponent, every team have learnt their fate as who they are to play in the round of 16 and potentially who they will face in the quarter final of the UEFA Champions League. Before I discuss about any other team, I'll start with Arsenal, because you all know that I'm an Arsenal fan, and we will be playing against PSV. First and foremost, PSV is beatable for us, but we just have to be careful, in my own opinion, because I think last season we still met PSV and I think we saw them off. At the Emirates we won, I think we won them 4-0 if I'm not mistaken. Do you understand? The likes of Saka, Gabriel, Jesus, that were part of scorers in that game. So, playing against PSV, I think it is a winnable game for us. That is not to diminish the stance of PSV, because they've really proven themselves to be in this round of 16. They knocked out Juventus, who are also an heavyweight team, so they deserve to be respected. And as Arsenal, we just need not to look down on them or let any complacency set in. We have to play them as a proper team, and we just have to get the win that we deserve. Do you know why I'm so confident in this Arsenal team? The reason is that what we have done this season and what the manager and the boys has had to endure this season, I believe 100% in them that they can get all the way to the final, regardless of who we are going to face. Some of you might be calling it delusional. The game of football is unpredictable and anything can happen at any point in time. So moving on, if we are going to play in the quarterfinal, we'll be playing either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. So both opponents are no easy opponent to play against, but first and foremost, we just have to see out PSV first, then we'll know our fate in the coming games. But for me personally, I think Arsenal and Real Madrid, they are both in the same struggle position this season, because they've also had to cope with numerous injuries, most especially to their back line, and they've survived so far this season, and that is the story for Arsenal as well. Look at where Real Madrid is at this point in time, and look at where they are in the Champions League as well. They didn't do well, they didn't perform well in the league phase, and they came back into the knockout phase. Look at how they dismantled Manchester City. So they are not to be underrated, as well as much as Atletico Madrid. Whoever team that we meet after this PSV, I think Arsenal can progress. That's my own opinion. I think we can progress, because what Mikel Arteta had to endure this season, despite the fact that we've had a lot of injuries to our key players and we have been surviving, the players have responded brilliantly well. Whoever they give responsibility to play in some kind of positions, they've responded greatly and they have adapted well to that position, and they've delivered. We have to shift Mikel Merino to the up front against Leicester City, and we saw them off 2-0. Which I think it is brilliant by the team and brilliant by the manager as well. So I think for whatever reason and everything we've done this season, and remember this season as well, we've gone 15 league unbeaten so far in this season. So for me personally, I think I'm proud of this Arsenal team and I'm proud of our manager. Do you understand? I am proud that we are where we are at this point in time. We finished the league phase of the Champions League third, so no team we want to face Arsenal, we want to underrate us because of what we've done in the league phase. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me personally, I think any team that wants to come and face Arsenal, we know that we are a proper team. We are a proper competitive team in the Champions League. So no team will just come and just say, we can just ride on them 3-4-0. No, it's not going to happen. That is my own opinion. You can drop it in the comment section, let me know what you think. But for me personally, I think that is what I believe and that is what I think. I'm proud of this Arsenal team. And if we are to face either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, I think they are beatable, and there's every possibility that we can progress into the semi-final or probably into the final. Anything can happen. It's the game of football. You cannot predict that PSV will go all the way to win against Juventus, but they did. Do you understand? They lost the first leg 3-2 and they came back to win at Juventus Overall, I think at the aggregate was 4-3 if I'm not mistaken. Do you understand what I'm saying? So football is dynamic and yes, anything can happen at any point in time. So my own point is that Arsenal can progress as far as we can. So far, we stick to how we were playing this season, and every other player turned up for us. It doesn't matter whether we meet some players. Our front line now, we have a lot of injuries to our key players. Gabriel Jesus, Saka, Havertz and Jesus, they are out of the season already. Gabriel Jesus, Saka and Martinelli, I think we will have them back latest by April. So we still stand a chance. Let's just see out PSV first, which I think we are capable of doing, and the next we fall into place. Now, moving on to other teams, I think I've spoken about Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, and in the last 3 games, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, they've the last meeting between both sides, it has ended in draw. So they face off in the Champions League now. Either of them will have to go. So it's going to be a really tight game between both sides, and they are both in La Liga, and they will not. None of them will want to crash out of the Champions League anyhow. But one of them have to go. So let's just wait and see who will progress. My own opinion, I don't know. I don't know who is going to progress between both sides, but let's just wait and see what will happen in that game. And Club Brugge will play against Aston Villa. For me personally, I think Aston Villa has been brilliant this season. They have been brilliant, most especially in the Champions League. They have been brilliant. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they made it into the top 8. So which I think no team will have to look down on them. So for me personally, I think they will see off Club Brugge. I don't see a way Club Brugge will survive Aston Villa, and as well Liverpool and PSG. PSG is in mad form, and as well Liverpool is in mad form as well. Do you understand? Liverpool finished first in the league phase. They finished first. They only lost 1 game and they won 6 games. They finished with 21 points on the table. So for me personally, I think PSG will know they are up against a very, very tough opponent, and this one I don't know who is going to come out victorious, but with the relentless nature of Liverpool, I think Liverpool might edge PSG on this occasion, and Barcelona are going to play against Benfica. I think it's going to be an easy one for Barcelona. That's my opinion. They can throw it on the commercial. Let me know what you think. And Dortmund will be playing against Lille from France. For me, I think Dortmund has not really been in good form, and they merely survived to be in the round of 16. I think Sporting Lisbon should have progressed, but Dortmund were just lucky to make sure to book a spot in the round of 16. But that doesn't mean that it's an easy game for Lille as well. So I don't know who is going to progress, but for me personally, I think PSV might. Borussia Dortmund might progress on this occasion, and Bayern Munich are going to play against Bayer Leverkusen. It's really a tough one between both sides. They are both in the Bundesliga, and it's really going to be a tough game between both sides as well, because they are going to see that local derby. Do you understand? They play in the same league and they know they are acquainted with one another. So for me personally, I think Bayern might come out victorious, and as well I think Bayer Leverkusen might also come out victorious. For me, whoever come out deserve to be in the quarterfinal, but I think it's a draw. If I'm to look at it, any team, both of them, either of them can come out victorious, and Inter Milan will be playing against Feyenoord. Do you understand? I think Robin van Persie was their manager, is their new manager now, and Inter Milan, they are the best defensive team in the league phase. Do you understand? They considered the least goal in the league phase, where I think they did themselves proud in that regard, and it's going to be a very, very tough one for Feyenoord, if you ask me. And if I'm to predict, I think Inter Milan will come out victorious on this occasion, because Inter has really been they've been solid defensively, and they've really been scoring a lot of goals, most especially in the Champions League. But that doesn't mean they cannot progress. But if they defend well and they take their chance, I think they will progress into the quarterfinal of the UEFA Champions League. These are my predictions and these are my view and my opinion about the UEFA Champions League round of 16 draw that was concluded today. If you have a contrary opinion, let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your thoughts and drop your prediction as well. I will look forward to that. If you're just coming across the video for the very first time, please do well to like and subscribe, because on this channel we discuss nothing else aside football. If you're already here, please kindly smash the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.